The Wheatland football season begins tomorrow, and today we preview the defending champions, the Holy Rosary Raiders.
The Holy Rosary Raiders have been on the field for the last 2 weeks, eager to kick off another season.
I'm so excited, been itching at the bit since last year, all summer this is all I've been thinking about.
Excited to see what everybody's capable of, what everybody read the playbook. A little nervous to see because we have to be in Wainwright to go back to provincials because they're the only other team in Tier 4. So it's really exciting to go back on the field, play some ball, but I just trying to keep the streak alive.
The Raiders dominated the league, going 9-0 en route to a Wheatland Football League title, and the team knows that they will have a big bullseye on their backs.
We're just going to keep calm about it, not try to worry about it too much, but it will be there, coming off as league champions. Everyone's going to be gunning for us, but I don't think it should affect us that much.
Kids understand that, as coaches we understand that, so we just prepare them as best we can and look forward to get going.
The Raiders hit a speed bump in provincials, losing to the West Central Rebels in the regional semifinals, but we'll use that as a learning experience to try and go the distance this time around.
We're going to have another good season. Our defense is solid like usual, but our offense still needs to work on the timing and the chemistry.
Just meshing, getting stuff right, getting the young guys to, they step up in some new positions, and I think we can make a deep run in provincials if we do.
The Black and Silver's Week 1 opponent will be the Wainwright Commandos, and despite taking both meetings last year, the Raiders know this is a team they can't take lightly.
They're a pretty good team, but we've never really had any issues with them. We're not going to underestimate them and just say we're walking too overconfident, but we're pretty sure we'll have a good shot.
This time of year, defense usually dominates. Whoever's best prepared on D will have the best chance of winning. Offenses take a little more time to mesh and get things going, so it'll be a defensive battle.
Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
All right, thanks a lot, Matt. The HRHS exhibition season is winding down now, and players are trying to crack the lineups and are feeling the pressure to stand out and make a big impression. Last night, some Bonneville Pontiac hopefuls had one last chance to prove themselves as they took on the Portage Voyageurs in the first. The Pontiacs on a 3-on-1, but Spencer Fu can't hit the net. Shortly after, Bonneville coughs up the puck to Ryan Anderson. He'll spot former Pontiac Ryan Kearns at the side of the net. He goes 5-hole. It's 1-0 Voyageurs. To the second, the Pontiacs trying to find the equalizer as Domsley will center to Brady Backey, and he too will miss from in tight. Late in the frame, Portage College on the power play. Brad Gell drives to the net, and Jeff English will clean up the rebound. Voyageurs now up 2 after 2. Halfway through the third, Spencer Fu gets the Ponts on the board. Off the rebound here, you'll see it as he will cut the lead to 1. But shortly after that, the Voyageurs would restore their 2-goal lead as Josh Erickson will cough up the juicy rebound. Portage College will take this one by a score of 3-1. The Lloyd Comp Barons open the season tomorrow against the St. Paul Lions. A key factor for this year's team will be second-year running back Jordan McCormick, who's this week's superstar next door.
For most athletes growing up in Canada, hockey is usually the sport of choice. But for Jordan McCormick, he knew he was a football player right away.
There's little players, not many people, so that you can actually go somewhere easier than hockey, because hockey there's 13 teams per league, and in this there's 2 teams in Lloyd. So it's easier to go someplace, and that really drove me to play.
It's very rare you have a grade 10 start at running back. And so for him getting that year and now having that year of experience moving into grade 11 is really helping him. He's been pushing the pace in camp, and he's been setting a good example, and I've been real proud of him thus far, and I'm sure he's going to continue that all the way through.
The football season may only last 3 months, but for Jordan, football is a 12-month affair.
He trains real hard, maybe the hardest guy on the team. When we do our physical test at the beginning of the year, he had the biggest growth as far as improvement, and that's just a testament to him hitting the gym, weights, working the dry land training.
In his grade 10 year, Jordan was relied heavily on the offense, carrying the ball 99 times for 706 yards, finishing 3rd in the Wheatland Football League in rushing.
We had a big O-line, and they ran me the ball quite a bit, and I really got our first downs and all that, so the coach just stuck with it, and I just racked up the stats.